Okay. So let me start right now. I was given a chance, like literally 10 minutes to present CSM. Can I have switch? Yeah, that helps a lot. This one. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about community staking module, a module with a key feature that you will know about a bit later. Yeah, my name is Dmitry. I'm a Lido contributor. I work on community staking direction. Let's try to first understand why do even solo staking interesting for Lido. I mean, there's no problems with operators, with validators, with capacity. Everything's going well. Why to think about solo staking? The answer is simple, and it lies in Lido mission to make staking simple, secure, and decentralized. And by far, solo staking is the best way to make staking secure and decentralized. Let's do a quick recap of the things that you currently need to do solo staking. First of all, you need a lot of capital, namely 32 ETH. Then you need hardware, you need to cover operational costs, significant DevOps skills, and something is going wrong with the mic. Can we replace it? Yeah, it's fine? Okay. For some reason, I hear myself bad. And the last but not the least, you need luck to get juicy MEV because you propose blocks not frequently, and it will be such an unfortunate situation if you will miss this huge MEV that will go to, let's say, Lido. So overall, it looks pretty complicated. Let's make solo staking simple. The main goal of Lido Community Staking Initiative is indeed to make solo staking simple and more accessible for solo stakers. But how do we make it simple? And now you think that we are here at Lido event, and protocols like Lido, they just make huge unilateral decisions and never ask anyone about how to better do it. Let's find out why it is not the case for Lido. To understand it, let's take a look at process of decision making, of typical decision making for any changes in Lido on Ethereum protocol. The first comes the proposal. Once the proposal is prepared, either by Lido contributors or by anyone else in the community, it is revealed to public. And then comments, opinions are collected, and the proposal is refined. And the process goes on and on until there is an agreement between authors of the proposal, between LDO holders, and for sure between community. And only when these three parties are more or less aligned, we can go to implementation. Now, it's time to reveal the proposal. Introducing you guys community staking module, a module for community stakers made by community stakers and staking fans, with the key feature, with no doubts, being permissionless entry to Lido Validator Set. Term community stakers was not invented, but introduced by many organizations within or parties within DeFi and also by Lido contributors. And it stands for independent groups or individuals running validators being aligned with Ethereum and with the main motivation being not financial. That's crucial to understand because if you have financial motivation, then you end up as a professional operator, and that's the different case. To achieve this goal, this ambitious goal of making solo staking easy, it is proposed to focus on these three key values. First of all, reduce barriers to entry. At the moment, we all know it's not that easy to enter solo staking because capital requirement, skills requirement, and hardware requirement is pretty significant. The second one is to improve Ethereum resilience, because the more independent actors, the more solo stakers, community stakers are in Ethereum, the more resilient it is. And the last but not the least is to make validation more profitable. Even though the main motivation of community stakers as we see them at the moment is not financial, at the end of the day, we all need to pay bills. So let's dive deeper. We will do a super quick walk through the design features first. And for sure, we start with permissionless entry. With community staking module, Lido Validator Set will finally become permissionless. Anyone sitting here or in all planet will be able to become validator and validate with Lido. We do think that That makes no sense to invent a bicycle when there's already a bicycle, when there's already a bunch of bicycles. That's why instead of creating yet another tool for validator preparation, we think that it makes sense to set up integrations with the well-known solutions so that all of them or most of them will be integrated with Lido, and you can just set your validator in 3 clicks using your preferred solution, hardware or software, no matter, and then join Lido. Nonlinear bonding feature is one of the things that has been discussed for a while, yet at the moment we do think that nonlinear bonding will help reduce barriers even lower. Given the fact that bond will be associated with the not operator, not validator, we find it possible to reduce bond for the second and further validators so that the barriers will be even lower. Since bond will be required to create validators, it is the fairest one option to allocate stake in the same order the bond is uploaded. And one of the most crucial features that I find in CSM is performance oracle. By default, in Lido, rewards are distributed between validators, between not operators, proportional to number of validators, no matter what performance is, because there are other levers to influence validators' performance. In the permissionless way, it is not so. We cannot influence any of them. Lido cannot, Lido contributors cannot, no one can. But who can is Performance Oracle. And it is proposed to use performance thresholds, so those community stakers who are above the performance threshold within a frame will get socialized rewards, and those who are below will not get rewards at all. It makes sense to do so because we understand that for community stakers, there's no chance that there will be 5 nines in performance, and it will most likely be less of them. So you shouldn't care about small power outages or internet outages. You can just operate and be sure that your rewards will be even. And now let's do a super quick walk through the cool features because team is telling me that I'm running out of time. So low bond, yeah, the bond should be low, and we will try to do it as low as possible given the latest researches, the latest updates in Ethereum ecosystem, and the latest risk analysis. Simple UX. You guys all use your smartphones, and you most likely like how simple the UX it is. So let's make solo staking UX simple. You just prepare your validation setup, you just upload your validator keys and bond within one transaction, and then the only thing you need to do is validate and claim rewards. That's it, 3 steps. Low gas fees for sure will be, again, one of the coolest features in CSM. In typical solutions, you need to spend a lot on gas if you solo stake with LSTs. With CSM, we propose to reduce it as much as possible. Only 2 interactions in the default flow, upload validator keys and claim rewards, anytime, for any amount of validators. Doesn't matter. Cost will be the same and will be low. And not to end up here, but to say, Lido has a huge validator set, that's true. So why not to use it to align with Ethereum goals? Why not to make MEV burn, or some analogy of it, a bit closer to reality? With MEV smoothing, you wouldn't need to care about different spikes in MEV and you getting or not getting this MEV. Your MEV rewards would look like this because MEV is socialized between all the validators and STF holders within Lido Validator Set. And the last thing here, the latest, coolest feature by far. There will be no additional tokens, no LDO, no LP tokens, no anything else. Only ETH in form of STF maybe. And that's it for bond and rewards. We think it makes sense to stay aligned with basic principles of Ethereum, and basic principles of Ethereum validations involve nothing but ETH. That's the approximate timeline. So just to give you the gist, testnet somewhere around summer, mainnet release, proposal for mainnet release probably at the end of 2024. And what I want to ask you now, and that's crucial, since we revealed the proposal and it is not a final decision, you all here can make a change. If you think that something that I presented today makes no sense or might be improved, make sure to check out Research Forum proposal and leave your comments and leave your opinion so that we can make, together, we can make CSM better. That's it.